Welcome back, Commanders and Commanderettes. Chesty Puller here with a video on the Sector Breach General, all bases, and Conqueror, all bases. I'll be honest with you guys, I've been playing this game for 8 years, maybe more. And this is literally the, by far, worst event, worst idea, terribly set up. As much experience as I have, and I'm a content creator, I couldn't figure out how to get my units to attack. Everything has to be a secret here. So, I finally figured out, okay, so we need to put them in this new assault platoon slot, and it must be legendary units. And so then I found out that the air does not repair at the same time that the ground does. And Kixeye says that they did that to be like the normal platoons. No, normal platoons you can repair air at the same time. Additionally, the repair times, they say it's 50% cheaper. Actually, there's some kind of crazy calculation going on. It's actually 300% longer repair times. That's what it is. 300% longer repair times. A devout takes 300% or 3 times longer to heal than he does in a regular platoon. So this is a terrible setup. They have designed this to be strategically undoable. They have designed, anyway, it's a terrible event. I'm going to do it all, and I'm going to show you, not in this video, but in another video, the best way to do it. Now, they do pay out a good bonus after you do General 1, 2, 3. You get a 40,000 bonus. If you do General 1, 2, 3, okay, you're going to take a little bit of damage on each one, and then just go take a shower or go eat dinner or mow the yard or do something, and come back when your platoons are repaired. And if you do General 1, 2, and 3, you can buy 1 Jackal. There's no workshop available for the Jackal. I've checked after you buy the Jackal, there's no workshop. There's just no workshop available for the Jackal. Yet. It'll probably come up in the 1 billion thorium exchange thing in your gear section. This is a Jackal. I think that I'm using right here. It might be I think that's a Jackal. Okay, I have 1 Jackal at this point, and I was trying it out, testing it out. I'm pretty sure that's a Jackal. It looks very similar to a Hellhound, but I think that was a Jackal. I have since done this a different way because I found out that the General is the way to go. I have to tell you, the Conqueror, I have done it, is not worth it. Yes, you get $100,000 bonus or 100,000 special kind of XP. They even got a different name for it. You can't get any XP boost on this. You don't get an XP boost at the end. You can't. It's a terrible thing. I hope this is not a sign of the future. It's events gone wrong, or Kixeye gone wild, or something. That was 5,500 XP. All of that for 5,500 XP. It's pretty sad. This is real time. And then, of course, now it's broken. Nothing works. I have to restart. And so we'll reset and try to go again. We've got damage on our air. And I believe I only took damage on one platoon. I recorded this earlier and I'm doing a voiceover on it now. That's why I'm not quite sure on this. We'll find out here right now. Yeah, just one platoon. But now you see when I go to do that platoon, the air stops repairing. And so I will tell you that it does. I don't want to, exploit this, but if you go outside and come back in, it does speed up the repair. I don't know why, but it does. We'll take a look at the General Base 2 after I do the repair there. And so I think that the best way to do this, and I'll put another video out, I'm just going to do General 1, 2, and 3. And I think the best way to do this is to not use much air at all. You can use, what I found is the Legendary Titan is the best air to use, and the Halicons for this are not bad. They don't do any damage, but the Halicons soak up damage. Or you can do it like this that I'm doing, trying to just take one Vanguard and or Legendary Vanguard and use him like this, and then this isn't too bad. If you take damage on... Now, if this was properly set up and you could repair your air and your ground at the same time, then this can be done pretty quickly with about 30 or 40 minutes repair per general base. The Conqueror bases are far more overpowered, and it's not worth it because you can do 2 general bases, 2 sets general bases, much easier, much quicker, and much less damage. One of the things you'll have to do if you're going to use air, I recommend going in and attacking the base to see which direction the air is coming from, and then exit the base and the attack, and then put your platoon on that section so that you're coming in with the air. Otherwise, you don't really want your air and your ground coming from separate directions in this case. Sometimes that works well, but not in this case. My Raptors are maxed out, and this thing, whatever it is, it kills my Raptors far more quickly than a regular player versus player base would do. These bases are completely overpowered. And I don't really understand what Kixeye is doing. I can get in and out of a player versus player base with far less damage. Of course, I'm not using legendary platoons. This is just a joke of an event, really. Of course, there's probably going to be coming something up where we'll need this Jackal, so I'm going to get them. So far, like I said, I just have the one, but I should have 2, and my goal is to have maybe, I don't know, 10 or so. That should be plenty. I think at the end of doing Conqueror 1, 2, and 3, I'll have enough to buy total of 5. So that was, not terrible, that one right there. About an hour on my ground, no damage on air. I kind of recommend this because then you only have one platoon to repair. And I don't want to just talk over this whole thing because it actually takes about 30 minutes to do all 6 bases. So I've given you everything, all of the pointers and tips that I can. It's not a good event, but you're probably going to regret it if you don't do it. But here's what I'm going to tell you: do not buy these jackals. If you buy these jackals, then Kixeye is going to do this to us again. I've never seen the primary prize available for gold prior to the event even starting. Okay? And they say that the jackals are better and you can do the event easier with the jackals. No, that is not true. It is not true. The jackals are about the equivalent of the hellhounds. Now, my hellhounds are level 10. The jackals are level 1. So the jackals are going to be better when they get upgraded. But you're not going to be able to upgrade them instantly, and you're going to have to go and buy all the upgrade tokens, and then you have to build them, and that costs a lot of thorium. So I would recommend to win the jackals. As you can see, I mean, it's doable. All right. I did this for my brother's account. All of his stuff is level 1, and he's getting about 30 or 40 minutes of damage per platoon, and on the general basis. And so it can be done, and he's about ready to get his first jackal. So that's what I'm going to recommend. Just do the general bases. Avoid the Conqueror bases. Even if you've got max level units, I don't think they're worth it. You can take a look at my repair times on the end of this, but the Conqueror 3 base is significantly more damage that you'll take. In most of the cases here, Conqueror 1, I took damage on 1 platoon. Conqueror 2, I took damage on 2 ground platoons. One of them was really low, and the other one was, almost a complete loss. But on 3, I lost 3 platoons. 3 platoons, and I only brought 3 platoons. So then I had to go into all of my air, and I was able to get it done, but it really did cost a lot. So I'll let you guys, make your own decisions, but I think that this is about as much as you really need is this 1, 2, and 3 general. And after this, you'll see we'll be coming up on the Conqueror bases, and you can make your mind up for yourself. Well, I hope this was helpful. I'll see you guys next time.